Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have a absolutely massive GameStop complete mess up, and I'm pretty disappointed to go report on this. Now, I've had a chance to do a little bit of a deep dive over here, and GameStop completely dropped the ball, ruined a lot of people's pre-orders, ruined a lot of people's money that they invest into Assassin's Creed Shadows, and collector's editions have gone haywire, to the point where people have no idea where their collections are, people have lost their items, and some people who even bought the PlayStation 5 editions actually got sent the Xbox editions, and everything has just been an absolute mess. Now, GameStop's been in the news these past few days quite a bit, and I want to go and touch on this because, well, GameStop has been, well, not the best company in some cases. Now, obviously, when I was growing up, I always enjoyed going to midnight launches, pre-ordering games at GameStop, and I'll be honest, I do like physical games. I like the idea of having a chance to sell my games. I like the idea of having a chance to go and buy games. I like having a chance to go and pre-order things or get physical editions or collector's editions, and I think this is very integral for a lot of the core community for gamers. I like the idea of having a chance to get collector's editions. I love being sent that as a content creator, although I might be biased, because sometimes getting cute little figurines or random mini fridges is probably the highlight of my day. But I will go and say, if you go and pay good money for a collector's edition on an object for Assassin's Creed or whatever it might be, you deserve to get number one on the bare minimum, the actual product you ordered, and let alone it being on the right actual console you also ordered. And the fact that GameStop itself completely dropped this ball made me warranted enough, because one of my own viewers on my Twitch stream came to me and brought this on up. Now, obviously, when I asked him about it, it was heartbreaking, and I don't think I'm the biggest content creator or whatever it might be, and they were pretty chill. They were fantastic, actually, saying that it's not a big deal and not a big problem, and I'm sure it'll get fixed, which I will give you the greatest of all vibes. Like, that's like a good person. You're like, it is what it is. And that's what I strive to be as a person. But still, on my behalf, as a YouTuber who's not famous by any means, but I do have at least a little bit of a console poll, I want to sit here and complain that GameStop has completely dropped the ball. But as well, we also want to have a pretty cool sponsor integrated with this video itself. And if you guys want to go check out the brand new Samsung, everything, like we have like some pretty cool things to talk about over here on the Samsung Galaxy phones. They have some brand new things you can time on in with trade-in offers as well. They also have a brand new push into the AI integrations. As you guys can see up on the screen itself, we have two separate links down below for the Galaxy A36 and the Galaxy A26. We may go have a little bit more details in future videos, but for the next few days, we may be engrossed in the Samsung campaign, so check those on up on a community post or in the links down below or on Twitter, whatever it might be. If you guys want to maybe go and save a bunch of money, do trade-ins, upgrade your phones, I do highly recommend Samsung phones. We've worked with them quite a bit throughout these past few years on different campaigns, and obviously they are usually pushing the newest and best trends out there for phones themselves. So all the links are down below. They have some really cool offers. We'll talk about it in a separate video too as well, but click on those if you guys are interested in the offers down below. That is technically an affiliate link and hashtag ad, but we are working with Samsung as a Samsung partner, so thank you so much for Samsung for sponsoring this and maybe a few more videos on the channel itself. So let's go dive into this big little drama over here, because GameStop has been all over the place. Number one, GameStop, if you guys have missed it, has also been a pretty big buy into Bitcoin, into crypto. I'm not usually the biggest anti-crypto bro. I don't mind AI, I don't mind cryptocurrency, I don't mind blockchain, but it has to be done well. As you guys probably know, I lost, well, a lot of money on a Celsius bankruptcy, where basically a company stole a lot of money from me through the blockchain, and it wasn't the best vibe. So I do always implore you guys, if you guys are engrossed in cryptocurrency, want to buy some Bitcoin or whatever it might be, please be careful. Please be, well, just be careful. It's very risky, very gambly, and just please, for the love of God, make sure you guys know what you guys are doing. But GameStop has been under both good and bad scrutiny. The fact that they want to go and use some of their funds to go buy some Bitcoin has both led their stock to completely skyrocket and as well also completely fall flat. Basically because they have to go and do like a public offering or an ATM to basically go and add stocks, and basically dilutes out the company, and people have been a little bit iffy on it. So let alone on that, now there's a big back and forth on if Bitcoin and if crypto in the future is worthwhile, but at the same time now with these other outside deals, because we're seeing on multiple cases that people are receiving the very wrong actual thing they paid for. And this is horrible, because collector's editions are special, and Assassin's Creed's had a lot of like technical difficulties. We've seen a lot of controversy on the game, and it's been like a back and forth. I personally like it. Now, I don't want to go take away if you guys dislike it for any reason, but for me, I've enjoyed the game. I'm like 20 hours in, I'm like level 20, and I do think it's not horrible. Now, is it good? No. Like, I think that game could have been game of the year if they kind of, well, let me go and sit there for 5 minutes and give them some feedback. The combat's a little bit monotonous. it could be a little bit better. Very repetitive. A lot of the characters are the same. Animations are a little bit wonky when it comes to like the actual movement through being an assassin. It's not as smooth and fluid, and there's a lot of issues, I would say. A lot of cutscenes. The game looks beautiful, but it could be better. But nonetheless, if you're buying a collector's edition, that is a lot of money in Ubisoft's pocket, and they basically are banking on Assassin's Creed. It's their biggest IP, selling billions of dollars over the years, and obviously this is like their Call of Duty. But right now, people are getting upset, and GameStop completely dropped the ball. And they're saying, I received the wrong collector's edition. And this happened to some of my viewers too, and this is kind of why it gets a little bit more irky on me, because I do like you guys a lot. I interact with a lot of you guys on Twitter or on Twitch, or even I just scroll through YouTube comments, and you guys are fantastic people. And I do not want you guys getting scammed or losing your products. Saying, I am so mad. I waited all day in excitement to play Assassin's Creed Shadows on my PS5 Pro. I pre-ordered the collector's edition May 2024, like a year ago. Finally comes in. And as you can imagine the look on my face to find out it was the Xbox version instead. So basically someone buying this on the PS5, like you can see it on the actual screenshot, confirmation on GameStop's website itself. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Collector's Edition, PlayStation 5, platform PlayStation 5, platform PlayStation 5, collectors. Literally, I'll tell you guys right now, the one company that wouldn't go and ruin you is Samsung, with those links down below if you guys are curious on the good old Galaxy promotion. But they're mad. They got the Xbox version instead. And also apparently the PS5 Collector's Edition sold out on GameStop. And then customer support doesn't know what to do. I have tried tweeting at Ubisoft support and GameStop support. Does anyone have any suggestion on what to do? Has anyone else received the wrong version? What a huge mess up. This has never happened to me once in my 15 years of gaming. So as I mentioned, GameStop's under a lot of heat. Whether it's for cryptocurrency, the company itself kind of closing stores, being robbed, like everything we've seen on GameStop. But as well, the fact that people are now receiving the completely wrong edition. They spent $250. That's almost the price of a Switch, an entire console, for a collector's edition of a game that's already had so much controversy behind it that it's gotten ridiculous. It's gotten crazy. And this is what makes me upset. Because this did not only happen over here, but we also saw this one of my lovely viewers over here for Cray102. So if you're seeing this, Cray, shout out to you. I want to do a little more research on this and speak on your behalf. Saying, I got caught in the whole fiasco. And this is from my Twitch stream. If you guys follow the Twitch stream, feel free to. I got caught in the whole fiasco of the collector's edition for Assassin's Creed Shadows. The whole warehouse that was responsible on delivering out of the packages ran out of the PS5 collector's editions and replaced them all with the Series X versions of the game itself. The same issue I just showed you guys in this Reddit post. So now it's a huge fiasco to get them switched out and getting basically all the stuff from the deluxe edition. So right now, GameStop probably did the biggest mess up we've ever seen. Like, they want to go drop a few $1 billion in a Bitcoin. I have a little bit of Bitcoin. If it goes up, I'm happy. But what I'm not happy about is my viewers in my community and my YouTube base, or Twitch viewers and people on Reddit, who wanted to go and support not only Assassin's Creed throughout all the turmoil and the fact that Japan wants to literally ban the game, or anything else with the game being mediocre, just a cash grab, or everything else. And they still were like, I'm going to get a collector's edition because I like this game. I liked it when I was younger. I have the money. It's been 10, 15 years. I now have an adult job. I can justify this collector's edition. Or maybe they just even want the stuff in the collector's edition themselves. So not only do they not get the game they want to play, they not only get it on a console they may not even own. Like if you have a PS5, you don't have an Xbox, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? It won't work. It literally will not work. And then you don't have the collector's edition, you can't get the DLCs. And then on top of that, that means you have to wait even longer for the game itself that you spent $250 on just for you to go and potentially get the right thing. And not only are you only potentially being able to get the right thing, you still have to talk to customer support, potentially talk to your bank, and well, it's just horrible. Like, it's basically you go buy a concert ticket and then you realize the wrong concert shows up. You want to go see T-Pain and you go and get Ed Sheeran instead, and you're sitting over here thinking, I love the shape of you, as you're shaping how much money you lost in your bank account because somehow Ticketmaster messed up. And that's the same comparison over here for GameStop. GameStop very much is a disappointment. This is very unacceptable. And the fact of how much controversy has been in Assassin's Creed Shadows, the fact that people are getting the wrong versions, the fact that people have still not had a chance to play the game that they spent $250 on because I do believe there is also like a lot more special stuff for the collector's edition. This is heartbreaking, and this is why I'm making this video, because I don't like the fact that even my own personal viewers who know me had issues with this. And I did some more research on this, and it was actually a pretty widespread issue. Now, ideally, GameStop will have this sorted. Ideally, Ubisoft will make or print more collector's editions. But at the end of the day, as I'm looking through this all, I have never been more disappointed in my life on GameStop for everything that has happened. So I hope they get this fixed, and if not, I will go and complain even more, because I do not like my own viewers having to go and sit here and waste $250 for something like this. So GameStop, get your stuff together if you're not already, and hope you guys all enjoyed this video. As I mentioned, we are still doing the combination over here with Samsung itself, so we have all these cool Galaxy phones with the A on everything. You can do trade-ins and save a bunch of money. You have a chance to get a bunch of cool new features, or if you just want a brand new phone, I'll link down below if you guys want to check it out. Technically a hashtag ad, and as well, I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Subscribe if you guys are new, leave a like, your thoughts and comments on everything down below, and you guys are all fantastic. Love you guys.